Let me say at the outset, congratulations to my colleague from Illinois, Bobby Rush, who introduced the Emmett Till anti-lynching statute. Any student of the Senate can tell you that this was one of the most controversial racial issues after the Civil War. This chamber was filled with debate on this, and the filibuster was used over and over again to stop the establishment of a federal anti-lynching law. Bobby Rush passed it in the House and sent it over to the Senate. It had the cooperation and co-sponsorship of Cory Booker, Tim Scott, and Raphael Warnock. And last night, I want to thank Senator Schumer personally for this. They were able to move the bill on the floor and bring it to passage. It is named the Emmett Till anti-lynching law because of a tragedy which occurred in 1955 when a 14-year-old young African boy went down to Mississippi to visit his family and was brutally murdered. They brought his corpse back to Chicago, and his mother bravely, with great courage, opened it so the public could see what they'd done to her son. That, I believe, was the beginning of the modern civil rights movement. And I want to thank all those who were involved in this. It was a great moment to know that at this point in our history, we have acknowledged the obvious, that lynching was one of the darkest chapters in the American history books. Let me speak to the issue of the moment when it comes to the Senate Judiciary Committee. We have a great nominee for the Supreme Court, thanks to Joe Biden. She's met with many of us already, and I can tell you she's extremely impressive. I knew her from her previous appearance before the Judiciary Committee just last year. She's been on the D.C. Circuit Court for less than a year. She comes to us now and is making the rounds as we expected her to, and she is going to be able to visit with every member of the Senate Judiciary Committee, Democrat and Republican, who wishes for a meeting. I think they all do, before the March 21st hearing date. In the meantime, we have requests for documents. We are providing those following the normal course of discovery, which we've had with Supreme Court nominees. There have been questions raised about the Sentencing Commission. Luckily for us and for her, it is a completely transparent operation. She is producing 12,000 pages from the Sentencing Commission, all of the transcripts and all of the minutes of all of the meetings while she was there in her capacity as a commissioner. I think that's a remarkable disclosure. It goes beyond what many disclosures have in the past. We are bound and determined to start this hearing on March the 21st and then to move on her nomination in a timely fashion. We want it to be a fair and respectful hearing. I believe it will be. Senator Grassley and I have that same goal. We may have a difference on the starting date, but March 21st is the date.